All right, let's try this over again. From the phone. All right. Can we hear us? Are we live? That was awkward. This is why we're doing test streams. What's going on, everybody? I really wanted to do this from my phone or from my computer, but that just did not work. Didn't feel like. So, see if this works. Yay, Brendan Brown. What's up? What's going on? I don't think I can stream from here. What I was trying to do, something a little sneaky. But this is why we're doing a test. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. I can't turn the camera off now, Mike, but thanks for your sincerity. Good to go. Well, this is why we wanted to work things out. A couple goals here is to figure this stuff out. And looks like I did go live. That needs to end. What is going on here? Am I actually on YouTube right now? I didn't intend to, but it appears that I am on YouTube. Maybe. Whew, so much to figure out. All right. All right. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So there's that. Pin this comment over there for people that want to. Actually, I just want to be in detail. Studio. This is a brutal first go at WhatNot, but we got some baits here, so let's figure this out here. All right. Whew. All right. I think I got everything figured out here. Is it warm in here or just me? All right. We're multi-streaming. We got some baits. So we got like 5 goals tonight for this stream. One is to figure this out. And I think we are like on our way to figuring that out. Learn some lessons, learn what works, what doesn't work. And lesson 2, or I think goal 2, is to get a process down. Because like I know I see Baitman like fumbling with baits and stuff. So let's try to figure that out. Learn how all the auctions work, the giveaways work, the processes, the raids, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully send some of you guys over to Baitman's stream at 8 o'clock because he's probably got way more baits and way cooler things. Do a couple giveaways and just learn how it works and see if this is something we want to do in the future. Whew. All right. So all first-time winners, which all of you will be first-time winners tonight, most likely, will get a Visor Gang sticker in their purchase. So if you're watching on WhatNot, I am HellaBass on YouTube. Do some content creation over there. So we're trying to figure this out. But all winners, Visor Gang stickers. So add me as a follower here if you haven't done that already. I'm going to try to do a giveaway for that. I think I've got a giveaway set up for, let's see what the giveaways are. And we're going to try to figure out how these work. I believe these, and just to be fully transparent here, like, this is not intended to be like the very best stuff that we're ever going to sell on WhatNot, but this is the stuff we're testing on WhatNot. It's not garbage by any means, but I don't want to like make mistakes for you guys or for me on stuff that's like really good until we get the process down. So the follower giveaway, I got this pack of 3-inch Berkeley Boss Grubs tonight. So we'll give that away. And I think if you follow at some point, I can start that. And as long as you're a follower, you'll be eligible for this. And then the other giveaway that I have is for these Beast Coast Flippin' Delights. And I think I've got this set that everybody that purchases something will be eligible to win this. So, yeah, that's the plan. Now I just need to figure out how to actually. So, do I start the giveaway for the Dirty Flippin' Bugs? A winner will be drawn after 5 minutes if you do not tap draw winner before time runs out. Okay. So, all right. Don't want to do that yet then. All right. So we've got several things. If you haven't been on WhatNot before, there's like a little store button or a little house looking thing. Those are all the auctions are listed. So you can go in and look ahead of time. Typically when somebody sets those up, they're in there ahead of time. So you can go in and like pre-look. So if like you see it scheduled in the future, you can go in there and like bookmark which items you want to potentially bid on, and you can even pre-bid on those and bookmark them so that you know, like, you'll get a notification on your phone when they actually go up for auction and things like that. How shipping works is basically I put in weights and dims for UPS, and then you can, like, it'll give you a shipping for you when you bid, and then every time you win an auction, then the next item considers they'll combine that automatically. So it goes by weight. So like typically it's like a couple bucks for the first item. And then when you start winning things, a lot of times it's like free or 50 cents or 70 cents for the second item. So it'll show you right under the bids on how that works. So let's start with something super, super exciting. So we got to, let's see, put the first item up on the screen, which is a flicker shad. Let's find that. And so part of it is just to hang out, talk, an excuse to stream, things like that. But the very first thing here is a flicker shad that is kind of like a silver shad, black back. Nothing exciting here. It is actually used. This is actually funny. TK Tacklecraft, TK Stanley, and I found this on our Big Stone trip when we were out fishing. And I picked it up, put it in the boat. I told him he should paint it and sell it, and he didn't want it. So this one has a story, has a little bit of memory to it. It's like a shad wrap, but it's the Berkeley version. So it's plastic, not balsa. So it's definitely a lot of walleye guys like this, but obviously anywhere you throw a shad wrap, you could throw this. So we are going to start this out for $1 and see how it goes. So we start auction. We can do a 30-second. Sudden death means when it's down to 1 second, last person wins. No, we're just not going to turn that on. So we're just going to start, do a 45-cent auction for our first one here. So 45 seconds. If you want this, you'll see the shipping and taxes down below of this flicker shad. Which is really a practice bait, but everybody wants it for $1. Clay says Brendan wants it. So Kyle Norris is winning the bid already at $1 or $2. So there's a couple of bids. So yeah, this is our very first WhatNot bait, and anybody that wins it obviously is going to get a sticker. And I think you'll notice that, like, if you try to snipe, once it gets in a certain time limit, then it actually adds like 5 seconds. So Kyle Norris, your current winner for this flicker shad. Baxter said he tried to get a Corretto K for $30. That would have been quite the steal. Cheers to anybody on a Saturday night. 45 seconds actually seems like a really long time. There's actually multiple bids. It must be the Visor Gang sticker that people are excited about. Brendan Brown, I mean, definitely a big-time walleye bait for Georgia. So, yeah, Trevor, this is interesting. And we're trying it out. We're learning together. As you can see, there's been a couple snipe attempts, and then the time goes up. So that's kind of how it works. So this one is a slightly used, but it does have some upgraded like EWG hooks on it. All right. So, Kyle Norris, you are the winner. Your Visor Gang sticker going in the box of the one items. We got a little process going here. All right. So we've got some jigs, some soft plastics, some swim baits. top water. What do we want to see next? Any requests? Yeah, sudden. We're gonna avoid sudden death. You should have went for 32. That's still a good deal on a Corrado K. Not big ones tonight, but maybe in the future, Brendan. These are actually, it's not even. I guess you could call it a swim bait. It's more of a trailer. All right, I'm going to actually start the giveaway for the Beast Coast. And so basically anybody that wins in the next few minutes will be eligible for this giveaway, I think. We're just trying this here. So this is, we're giving away these. We're going to start that giveaway. And I think anybody that like wins is eligible. But so let's find an auction, get one going. Let's see here. We're just going to do the Big Show Craws. Let me grab those. These are I'll actually start it while I'm talking about it. 45 seconds. That should be enough time. All right. So 2 bags of Yum Big Show Craws. So these I don't think are available anymore. They're a bit discontinued. So 1 entry for a winner here. But these are the Big Oak Craw, which is kind of like a dark green pumpkin blue. It's like an Okeechobee Craw, but instead of green pumpkin, it's more of a dark brown. These are a great punch and flipping bait. I don't think they're around anymore, but they're almost like a gambler cricket, but a little bigger, a little thicker. Put a 3-4 out hook in those, punch and flipping grass. It's kind of, so this is that kind of melon brown pumpkin seed with a blue sapphire laminate. So there's 2 bags of those. When I start the bid at a couple bucks here, and I think there's 8 each, so you're getting 16 total craws. And Cubs Fishing, you are the winner. Congratulations, being a first-time winner. I'll throw your sticker in here. So, all right, so let's go with the. So next one is a 2 packs of OG Gambler cane toads. I actually have a pile of cane toads, so for guys that are loving cane toads, these are June bug. All right, so these come 8 or 5 per pack. These are like a much more aggressive version of a horny toad, and they I like these a lot. I've caught a lot of bass on them. They got a good kick to them. There's flat on one side, ribbed on the other. You can rig them different ways. You can kind of hide your hooks in the ribs of these. June bug for you down south tannic water guys, but they have a really loud gurgle, much louder than a horny toad, even louder than a ribbit. They've got a really good gambler bite scent to them. But if guys want these, let me know, because I've got plenty of bags of these. I won a huge eBay action years ago. But these are, the hookup ratio on these is really solid. I just got a ton of them, so this is just something I could spare. And so you guys, you can kind of start to see how it works down, and it shows the shipping when you're bidding on it, things like that. 513 Ray just jumped ahead to a little sniping there. And I don't know if these, I think they still make these, but I don't know if the new ones are the same, but these are like the OG formula. All right, so 513, you just won these. We'll get you your Visor Gang sticker. Congratulations. We're motoring through things here. There's a minute 49. Let's get another. So the next thing, we're going to do crankbaits here. So I got a couple of A10 tomahawks. So these are square bills from Thunderhawk Lures. They got a really unique style, shape, bill to them. So there's 2 of these. You're bidding on both of these at the same time. In 45 seconds, I want to make sure these get in before the end of the Beast Coast giveaway. So there's 2 people eligible for the Beast Coat according to it. These are bone colored. They got a rattle to them. They are like a 3.5-inch bait. They weigh 7/16 of an ounce. These cast pretty good. They got a nice action to them. I just have a couple extra of these. All right, we're up to $10 on the Big Bass 23 is winning these bad boys. I know a lot of my fans have used these before, and people that watch me on YouTube. So that's the A10s. 12 bids on these. A lot of interest in the A10s, up to $13, $15. Mike Vogel, Big Bass. We got a bidding war going on for the A10s, which are good. I've done really well on their lipless baits. I haven't thrown the square bill. I've caught as much. I've caught a few fish on those. Big Bass 23. Congratulations. There you go. All right, so we sneak one more. We're not going to sneak one in. So I think there's 3 people eligible. It's going to draw the Beast Coast winner automatically here. So let's see what I can. Let me just check the YouTube chat. Now you know how Baitman feels. Yeah, with technology problems, Tom. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. I did pin the WhatNot chat in the YouTube for anybody's watching over there. What's up, Diggs? Everybody, Malone. All right, the winner is going to draw automatically. You should be able to see it on your screen. And Kyle Norris, you won the Flippin' Delights as a bonus. So I don't know. We just learned how that worked. I'll try some of those. For people that are following, I will have one more giveaway for some Berkeley as well. So we're trying out the features tonight. Yeah, Hyperman, I've heard good things about the A10 for sure. I've got a couple of my, just haven't thrown them a ton, but I've done really well on their lipless, which is what, the Sergeant, maybe? I've done pretty well on that. I've caught quite a few fish on that. All right, let's do a jig. Jigs for pigs, as we always say. My go-to square bill clay, I'm kind of partial to some of this new balsa that I've been buying, but other than that, over the years, I mean, a 1.5 is pretty good. The Ima square bill is pretty good. The Spro, was it Little John square bill? I've done pretty well. There's a handful that I like. I don't know that I'm really dialed in on any one square bill. Yeah, the Big M is a spoiler. All right, did I forget? Did I grab that jig? Where is it? All right. Nope. All right. All right. All right. So we got a Randall Tharp 3/8 ounce 4x4 signature series jig. These were like around when he was in that Alabama Classic and he was a threat. I don't think 4x4 fishing is around. Anybody can let me know in the chat, but I'm pretty sure they may be no longer. This is in his golden craw color in a 3/8 ounce, and a really good color. This was it's got a really like an archy head. I don't want to open it up here. And a really short, stout little hook on it. Nice little compact flipping jig. By all accounts, these are pretty solid jigs. This is a hand-designed jig, and I think he's probably moved this jig along with him to some other companies and probably is making it at Arc now. But yeah, so we're going to start this auction pretty cheap here. $2 for this jig, and let her ride for the 4x4 jig. Anybody fish the 4x4 jig? It's got the Randall Tharp signature. It's not his real signature, but it is his signature series jig. So $2 for the unavailable Blake C32. It's gonna jump on that. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would register them all show or not, Miller David, but that's why we're living and learning on our very first stream. So yeah, Debo is going live in a little bit, so maybe you can be hanging out here, bidding on Baitman's, and we're going to try to set up a raid for Baitman. So try to send you guys over to his stream, see how that works. So $2, Blake C. Congratulations! If you're a first-time winner, you'll get out. Everybody that's a first-time winner will get a visor gang. I'll just figure those out at the end, but that's what you'll. If you're a first-time winner. I don't feel like I see it on the screen when they're first-time winners. All right, let's try something else here, some more soft plastics. So I've got a Boss Grubs in green Skeets Green Money in the 4-inch version, which is kind of like a Pit Boss. And I'm going to let these go pretty cheap here. So these are like a really good option for swim jigs. I've caught fish on like a free rig. I've caught fish just on a little jig head, chatterbait trailer, swim bait trailer, lots of things here. So This is what it looks like. I did pull one out of the clamshell, so you can just kind of see it. This is Skeet's Green Money. It's kind of a pearl laminate shad color. Good little swim bait jig trailer color. And I'll just slip it back in the clam for the winner. So yeah, you're bidding on a fresh pack of these. So I think I started at $1. Nothing crazy. If you're already winning, looks like gravy is in on these. But you know, and if you plan on winning multiple options, that's where the savings on the shipping stacks up pretty good. But yeah, I just got so many menace grubs, and I decided I just didn't need to keep these. So $3 sold, John Welsh, and I think you are a first-time winner. So you will be getting a Visor Gang sticker as well. All right. Here's a fun one. Maybe some of you know about this. Maybe you don't. This bait came out with a fair amount of fanfare. It's stuck to the box in the bottom. This is one of the few that's not in packaging. And if there's anybody that really loves these baits, I've got more. But this is the Bill Lewis Stutter Step, which is a walking spook style bait that Bill Lewis came out. It's got a really soft rattle in it, and it is very high and buoyant in the water, but it does move a decent amount of water. This is their Ghost Shad, starting this at $2. I don't know if I've actually caught a few fish. I think this is the one I actually have caught. There's a tiny bit of hook rash on the belly of this from a few fish that I caught on Gull Lake in Minnesota, in clear water situation. But so top water, there's a couple auction or a couple bids on there. Looks like Mike Vogel's winning it right now. Debo forgot the Hawkeye split. It must be basketball season. Looks like somebody got some credit. So there's a link. If you guys sign up with the links that I posted on social, it looks like you can potentially get some credit towards WhatNot. But all right, Mike Vogel, you're a multi-winner, so he's combining on savings and shipping. If anybody really wants these, let me know in the future. I can put more up. I think I got some actually new in package as well. So if people are a fan of these, I don't think these are actually, I think they're in clearance in a few places, but I don't think they're currently making the Stutter Step anymore. Congratulations, Mike. All right, let's see here. I think I still got, what, 4 auctions left here? Which is good because we want to end in time for 8. So we want to make sure so what do you guys think so far? Debo's live push till 8. Well, now he's got to contend with the bait man. Let me just peer over at the YouTube. What's up to everybody there? Looks like there's 33 people hanging out over there. Cubs Fishing said it wouldn't take PayPal. That means what you're, yeah, I don't know. Send one to Vanessa and you try it in Mexico. Yeah, they'd probably eat the crap out of it. Zell Roland. So I actually have a broken that needs repair. I don't have any handy, but like if there are things that people want in the future, let me know. I can start digging for them. This is just like, but I do have the, but it's missing the back hook, so it needs a little repair. But that's Excalibur Zell Roland. That's actually game worn. It's got a few fish that's caught. It's still got 2 of the Excalibur trebles, but this one's definitely put some fish in the boat. All right. Everyone is a first-time buyer, except for the people that win multiple auctions. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Next show. What's up? All right, let's do another one. These were super hot at the Bassmaster Classic. Like when I was down at Knoxville, these had just come out. These Stealth Invaders. This is the touchdown color. There's 6 of them. This is a little drop shot Ned, little swim bait, little goby imitator. Could be a little sculpin if you don't have gobies where you are. Looks like there may be some pre-bids on this already. But they were super hot. I bought a pack, and I never actually opened them. So I was like, I'll just let them go and see how they go tonight. So we'll start this. People already winning. Cubs Fishing is already winning. Coming in hot. Looks like some of you guys figured out the pre-bid option on these. Can they open? I might be able to open these without like compromising it if anybody wants to see it. But they're just a nice little morsel, nice little flexible body. kind of got, it's like a really tiny power swammer, almost kind of combined with what's their other super popular drop shot bait. I forget what it's called. But yeah, so a little X-Zone, little boot tail, little finesse, a bite getter, whether you're a spot, smallies, largemouth, I think they will get bit just about anywhere. Looks like Tessin won. Congratulations. If you're a first time winner, you'll be getting a Visor Gang sticker. All right. John Welsh says, can't fish that slow in my river. Anyone else fishing the KBF Tennessee? Any walleye stuff? I did sell a flicker shad earlier, Schmitty53. I probably got some stuff that can be considered walleye stuff in the future, but I just kind of whipped some stuff up to try for the first time, and then we'll ramp it up here in the future. And I'm going to do giveaway for anybody that's following. I'll give away a pack of these 3-inch boss grubs and Skeet's green money as well. It is missing one out of the pack that I actually caught some fish on, but the rest of the pack's there, and so I didn't sell it, but we'll give that away since it's a partial pack. Thank you, Tessin. I feel like I need what else is and I think Wednesday, so after this, Baxter, which we'll try to send people his way, is streaming at 8, and he's got a whole bunch of cool stuff, and you can check out his store. Also, I think Baxter the Baitman on YouTube will be streaming on Tuesday night, 7 o'clock with Slick Johnson for you TikTok Alabama Bash Council fans. I could probably do a pickup. If I'm not around, I could definitely leave it out. But sure, if you win something, I'm sure we could figure that out. I don't know if I can cancel shipping. I think it'll automatically charge you shipping, so I'm not sure. You could definitely pick it up, but I don't know that it won't charge you. I could probably send you like a PayPal rebate or something like that, but we could probably figure it out. Yeah, and then Wednesday, I think Baxter and I are going to be doing a co-stream on both our channels where we're going to cover the latest and greatest news in bass fishing, pro fishing. Plus, I think I will show all the stuff that I bought on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, crazy weekend. So yeah, that's what's on the docket. So if you're watching this on WhatNot, check out Baxter the Baitman and HellaBass on YouTube. Yeah, we do a bunch of content over there as well. So yeah, John Welsh says I got a good Southern accent from my Alabama Bash Council. A couple of new members joining. If you guys are just joining, hit the follow button. I'm going to give away some baits when we wrap things up here. All right, what else do we have here? We got 2 jigs and some chatterbait trailers. Do you guys want to see jigs or chatterbait trailers now? I am not in Tennessee. I am actually in Minnesota, or Minnesota. Trailers. Blake says do the trailers. So we'll put those up. These are good ones. Now, these are a little bit of a gem. Oh, I have show notes. Didn't use those. All right. So let me grab them here. All right. So we got some Lake Fork live magic shads. If you don't know about these are essentially what the Zako was spawned from. These were around way before the Yamamoto Zako. Back in the day when Brett Height was actually winning all those tournaments on the FLW, this was the trailer, not the Zako. He was throwing live magic shads in green pumpkin on the back of his evergreen, or the chatterbaits he was using at the time, which also might have been the Phoenix chatterbaits. But this was the OG chatterbait trailer that really got things started in that profile. So what we got here is a package of 3.5-inch live magic shad, albino shad in the original packaging. These are the OG ones. Lake Fork. I'm not sure. I think you can still probably get these, but they don't come in this nice clamshell package to keep them so pristine as they do now. So we will start the auction on these at $2. So Cubs Fishing is jumping on those. Landfill Duck. Yeah, so if you haven't used these are legit. I have used them. They are fantastic. I just came across these hanging on my peg wall. They were unopened. I was like, I'm going to throw those up on the WhatNot and let the people have a Hype Man says he's starting up on the KBF Tennessee, so you guys can maybe meet up. All right, several bids. Eagle Assassin, our favorite Boy Scout leader, Eagles. But all right, a little sniping going on, extending the auction. It's ruthless out there. Yeah, Clay on YouTube says Magic Shad for sure. Tim Grant said those stealth invaders did well for him in Door County. So whoever got those, Tim Grant endorses them. For what it's worth, he also has a Packers signal as his avatar, so I don't know how much we can trust him. Cubs Fishing did that he got $10 in credit for WhatNot. So, all right. Congratulations, Eagle Assassin. You are the winner. And stickers for the first-time winner. All right. Put them on A-Rig. Yeah, people do. I've seen those on an A-Rig for sure. Definitely could mix and match with an A-Rig. People are connecting in the WhatNot chat, trying to hook up on Instagram. So the Tennessee Kayak Nation together in the chat. Yeah, so people are getting $10 in credit, so they're basically getting free baits tonight. So if you signed up, well, some of those links I shared, they are referral links, so you can get some store credit. So yeah, kind of a win-win-win-win. All right, we got 2 sets of jigs left. And we are going to do this giveaway for people that are coming in. Hard to keep track. If you follow along, hit the follow button, and you'll be eligible for this giveaway here. And stickers for all first-time buyers, which everybody just about is a first-time buyer tonight. Check the chats here. Clay, I think Clay, you're still holding strong, staying off WhatNot. He's only just watching on YouTube and enjoying the content. If you're over on YouTube, go ahead and I pinned the wrong comment. I meant to pin this in the YouTube chat, not so. But all right, Murphy Parker, welcome. All right, let's do another jig here. Pin item. All right, the next one will be this Eco Pro Tungsten Green Pumpkin 3/8 ounce jig. I think I can slide this out. So this is their heavyweight flipping jig. I don't remember if Eco Tungsten is still around or not. So I can pop this out here. It's got a really fine green pumpkin, kind of that finer than frog hair type skirt material. Probably like a 3/0 hook, pretty long weed guard, Arky style, green pumpkin head, a painted head. I just bought this a while back as kind of a comp to Bass Tech jigs to see what it was like, but this is new in package. It does have a nice thick bit of epoxy to hold the weed guard, so that's nice. It is just a collared skirted jig. It's not hand tied. But we'll start the auction on this bad boy, starting at $2. To slow things down and eat more time, we're going to we'll try a 1-minute auction for this tungsten 3/8 ounce jig. You could fish it full. You could give it a little haircut and have a nice little compact flipping jig. Kind of a finesse flipping. You can almost make your own little brown jig. Plus, it is tungsten. This is a tungsten jig. So there's one bid. Gravy, Critical Gravy. John Welsh is winning this one right now. Clay Williamson holding it down for the freeloaders. Top Toad said he's on both. If you guys are in the YouTube chat, let me know if you're on both. Go ahead and chime in. There's 27 people watching on YouTube, 35 people live on the WhatNot. Yeah, we're learning. I actually don't even know how I got this thing fired up on YouTube. It almost happened accidentally. Tungsten isn't cheap. They don't give tungsten away these days. Cubs Fishing coming in hot, trying to snipe. Congratulations, Cubs Fishing. He's combining that shipping, making his dollar go a little further with that credit and getting free shipping. Welcome, Mullet Fingers. Anybody coming in late? Hit the follow button for a free drawing. So what did all people say that they'd like to see in the future? I think somebody asked about, I know Brendan would like to see giant swim baits. I don't know how many of those I have. Gut hooked vixens. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to. Maybe someday we will see. What reasonable things would you like to say? Somebody asked about walleye fishing. I do have some spoons and some OG stuff. How OG? Squeaky. I don't have any squeaky dolphins, David Miller. -1s, you know what? I do have several -1s that could be. I thought I had some here handy. Probably not going to throw those up tonight, but I've got some -1s, which, yeah, I could probably do -1s. Let me put that down as a note. 1-. The stamped ones, I got some of those. All right, what else? Cordell spinnerbaits, I do not have. Reels. I do have some used reels, Trevor, that I do plan. I wanted to kind of learn how things worked before I did that. But I thought versus like putting them up on Facebook Marketplace, it might be just kind of fun to list them here. Now, these are all game-worn reels that have caught dozens, hundreds of fish. So some of them might need some cleaning. They'll be project reels. But I've definitely got like a Corrado Bantam Super Free, some older Shimano's that have been used that I definitely wouldn't mind putting up. Old Excalibur Lipless. I don't know if I only have a couple of those. OG Warts, I've got quite a few of. We'll have to see if I actually want to. I might have some Overflow Bass Tech tungsten I could put up here. Fat-free shads. Like these. Like those. With Bill Dance's name on the side of them. I got the guppy, the fat-free guppy. Oh boy, what's this? Look, does this happen to anybody else? You got a fat-free guppy with a couple Lucky Craft and then a Cordell all tied together. I mean, there's lots of things. You can just get Bassman compact spinnerbaits at Omnia and use the code. Let's see. DT4s and 6s. I might have a few of those, but most of those I fish. They're in my boxes. 100. You see, it wouldn't take less than 100 watt for an OG Vixen. The Mark Davis Flat A. I don't think I have that. Heartthrob spinnerbaits. I don't think I have those. Bet you Baxter could find some Heartthrobs. True Tungsten Mad Max Frog. Sorry, 5-3 Plumman. Those are staying in my box. I have some of the old ones, the Gen 1s that are hard as rocks, but I don't think anybody wants those. Ice fishing. Yeah, I don't have much for ice fishing stuff. Dax says he's got some Heartthrobs. All right. So if you we got one more auction coming up here. If you just got here, hit the follow. We're gonna have some giveaways. Anything? Actually, David Miller, I have some Megabass 110 Juniors that are still new in the package that I would probably look to list in a future one. Oh, I heard a couple people say visors. I do have a visor that I have in a future stream, one that I wore at my... I just had to wear it across this. I think I only wore it for the team picture because I had to. It's an X-Zone Lures custom HellaBass visor that I wore when I took second at lacrosse the last time I went to the Bass Nation National Championship. So I actually have that. And I have a box of stuff as I was going through grabbing the stuff tonight that I for future streams. So we got some visors we could probably put up here and there. So I could probably and here's like another thing. Like, I'm not going to probably list any new stuff tonight, but like I've got some of these old True Tungsten soft plastics they don't make anymore. Somebody said soft plastics that people don't make anymore. That could be in a future stream. Yeah, I think some people like the junior, some people don't. I don't know. I couldn't get into the junior, but if there's some people out there, we can give a good deal on the juniors. All right, so let's see. One more auction here with 10 minutes before we're going to raid the bait man. So this is 4 Elk River hand-tied jigs. And I don't know. I'd have to fact check if they make these anymore. So these are 2 packs. They're kind of on a card. Elk River jigs, which are out of Grove, Oklahoma. So it is or was a family-owned and operated business in the Elk River branch of beautiful Grand Lake in Grove, Oklahoma. Excellent jigs at reasonable prices, backed by prompt, honest, and dependable service. I don't know if Elk River jigs is still a thing. But, so there's 2 half-ounce jigs in here. They're kind of like a green pumpkin PB&J, and they're supposed to be this UV blast. So they're supposed to have like, some of these skirt strands are supposed to have like UV coatings to help them in dark water. And then this other color is more of just kind of a brown, amber, golden craw type. So they do have like nice painted heads on them. They're really nice jigs. I've fished them. I had these new in the package hanging on the wall. I've kind of mainly moved to Bass Tech tungsten football jigs. These are hand-tied jigs. It says quality hand-tied jigs. You got to love them. They're both half-ounce. So you're bidding on 4. Oh, it's cow patty is the color. And watermelon candy is the other color. All right. Let's start this auction at 1 minute. All right. And if you're new here, anybody that wins first time, you get a Visor Gang sticker. Visor Gang is what we call ourselves that hang out on the HellaBass YouTube community. So if you're new here, you can also check me out on YouTube at HellaBass. Lauren winning. John Welsh sniped him. Is that the classic winning jig? I don't think so, Clay. That was a Andy's custom jig or something like that. Somebody can do you remember, Baxter? I want to say it was like a, yeah, this is not that. This is not the Edwin Evers jig. No. Bill joined. He's watching football over on YouTube. Ron's watching on both. I don't know, James, if I'm going to get on the ice this winter. I have no plans. Sam Sobey says he's going to invite me, but he always says that and then never invites me. Yeah, Andy Vabroso was the, and that was an Andy's custom jig. So a few seconds left, $12 for 4 jigs. Critical Gravy, you are a winner. I think that's a multiple winner, so you're saving on shipping. Hype Man says, looks like their website is still active. Good-looking jigs. They are good jigs. They actually have like a, I didn't take them out, but they have like a, you know how like the War Eagle has that like extended inner skirt? I think these football jigs have some of that going on as well. Obviously, if you don't like that, you can trim it. Yeah, if you think those are cool football jigs, or if somebody catches them on them, go check out their website. All right, we got 7 minutes before Baxter goes live. So if you haven't followed and you want to get in on this, we do have start the giveaway for these. So if you got here late, we are going to give this away. And once this is given away, send those to Baxter. Am I supposed to send the football jigs to Baxter? So follow to get in. 21 entries. Looks like we got 40 people watching. If you're on YouTube and you want to get in on this free stuff, you can just swing over, hit the follow button. The link is pinned at the top of my YouTube chat, and this will be on my dime to ship these. Nothing super crazy, but we're just testing out the giveaway features. I promise in the future the giveaways will be a little better than this, but we're figuring things out. And I will give away a Visor Gang sticker on the giveaways as well. Baxter spelt backwards is sheep dad. So I'm supposed to give the football jigs to Baxter. Baxter, Elk River jigs. How long have I been on YouTube? Oh, probably seriously for 3-4 years now. I've got some YouTube videos that go back probably 10 years, but on a serious level, like super active, it's probably been 3 to 4 years. Basically, I got 2019 is when I started getting real. April-ish of 2019 when I started getting really active again. I think they've got 13,000 and change over on YouTube. And Baxter's been more serious for longer than that. So Baxter the Bait Man's also a good channel to check out. He does a lot of bait stuff. So all right, did everybody get in that wanted to get in on the 3-inch Boss Grubs? We're not going to wait for this. So there's 29 people. So we'll hit the drawing on this. Baxter used to be serious. He's less serious. Landfill Duck. Congratulations, you won yourself some Boss Grubs, and if you were a new guy, you'll get a Visor Gang sticker as well. So, all right, that we ran through stuff. Yeah, Baitman is serious in spurts. Anybody having a beverage tonight? All right. So we can unpin that. All right, I'm gonna try to set up the raid here. Let me see if I can figure this out. There's supposed to be a function to, I saw it somewhere, where you set up a raid. I know I saw it earlier. Create a raid to Baitman Baxter. Did it work? All right. So I think I set up, but I think I might have to end. So I think Baxter's about to set it up. So I'm going to end things here. Thanks, everybody. And hopefully it automatically redirects you. We'll see. Thanks, everybody that was a first timer here. We'll see you over on the Baitman.